So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on today in the Transformer world. The big thing with Metabots doing a crossover with Transformers with their Japanese mobile game. Pretty cool stuff. I really dig that a lot. Love the Metabot series. That was something Aaron Archer worked on back in the day. Really cool. I can't wait to talk more about that. It's going to be developed as the next couple of days pass, and I'll have more information on it. So stay tuned for that, but I really like what I see thus far with that. But today we're going to be talking about something that, let me tell you, when I woke up this morning, I was inundated with images of this for confirmation if this was real. And as I looked at it more, unfortunately, I don't think that is the case. And what we're going to talk about here today is just a few days ago, we talked about the Transformers Missing Link line, this new line that supposedly is going to be coming out for the big 40th anniversary of Transformers, which is going to take those old G1 toys but give them modern articulation and a little bit of a modern spin on show accuracy. We saw the G1 Convoy done in toy colors. We saw the G1 Convoy done in animation colors. And then we were dropped into our laps this morning, this Transformers Missing Link G1 Megatron. And people were freaking out. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is super great. But then as you stare at more, some cracks start to show, unfortunately. Where do I even begin with this? And I don't want to be a downer, but trust me, I would love for this to exist. I think it's really cool. I own the original G1 Megatron toy, and I think it's just such a piece of history, controversial history, if anything, but I just love that toy, and I would love for other people to get an opportunity to own it. But that being said, there's just something fishy about this, and I'll get into why. Number one, the quality of this image is way too clear compared to what we've gotten in the past when it comes to these retailer pre-order images from Japan. So already it seems like it was someone that took some photoshopped images that were obviously very clear and tried their best to try to make it look distorted and artifacted and weird. So that's the first thing. Number two, there's signs of it already being photoshopped. If you look at actually the bottom left of the image where they have the accessory rollout, it looks like there's a little bit of editing bulge from when you blow up or shrink an image. And the person who edited the image forgot to clean up the editing bulge on the bottom left there. And you can see it cuts in a little bit into the box. I'll show like a side-by-side with the Convoy one to show how it's supposed to look nice and clean and the other one isn't. So there's another little like red flag there. The third one is the original poster of the Convoy images, Zhao Ming from Weibo, who is a retailer that sometimes gets these images and posts them online early. He said he never seen these, never saw anything of these, didn't post these, and they just came out of left field, and even the little Weibo stamp in the corner is kind of suspect. So that's another one. And the last one here, which is probably the biggest reason why this is fake, is the mace that is shown in the accessory rollout image there on the side. It is actually one-for-one an image taken from a third-party company's upgrade kit for your G1 Megatron toy. Like literally, I'll post on the screen here the HD perfect image of that accessory kit. And you be the judge of that. So that's kind of the big downer that really says this probably isn't the case. And it's sad, but it's true. You know, like it's something where I would dig this. I think this is great. Obviously, it would be an item that would no way in hell have a chance in Western retail. Just can't happen. But it is something that if they put out this product and it's something that's in the Japanese market, it could exist. It can exist. It's been done before. Just a month ago, I put out an image, a segment talking about like, you know, why we can't get G1 gun Megatron in the Western world. And I went through all of that and all the different hoops and all the different problems that have come up. You know, Japan could get it, but we really can't because there's a whole different, you know, laws and stories and stuff that goes on with it. And I don't want to get into it, you know, with gun owners and stuff because Lord knows they really piled on that video. But I'm just talking about just the laws that exist and why this can't exist. I'm not fighting for you or against you. I'm just saying this is just the facts of why it can't happen. I would like it if there was a gun Megatron toy, but it can't happen. You know, it's just, it is what it is, you know. If you want to get it, you're going to have to import it, and the importer's probably going to have to open it and put it in robot mode if it ships in gun mode in the box. That's why a lot of the masterpieces in the past of Gun Megatron have been done in robot mode, because when it ships, at least when it goes through the scans, it doesn't look like there's a metal gun being sent to you in the mail. So we will see what happens with that. But as it stands right now, unfortunately, this image is fake. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is what it is. Hope you learned something today. Again, I didn't want it to be more of a downer segment, but I just kind of wanted to cover that because a lot of people have been asking me about it today. We'll talk again more about some interesting information this week in the Transformer world and some brand new news and information and some Q&A. We'll get into that later this week. Talk to you again real soon.